Grateful to be breathing clean air again. We're just coming out of the tail end of the horrible fires that we had up in here in Northern California, and now the Pacific Northwest is dealing with it. But there has been something that has made the last couple weeks easier than most, and it had something to do with my car. You see, I was breathing cleaner air in my car than was just being outside, which was actually quite nice. Here, let me tell you more. See, not too long ago, about a year ago, I changed the filters in my Model 3 to these HEPA air filters. You know, the Model 3 doesn't come with that, but these filters were made specifically to meet a higher standard of air filtration. They make them for Model 3 and Model Y. I'll put a link to them down below, but now it's a year later, and we've had the fires going on, so I want to see how they look after a year of use, and with fire involved in that as well, and then also show you a product that makes changing the filters, which is a completely horrible process in the design, a much easier process. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I do want to highlight that you will need a pry tool, or it's recommended a pry tool, just to pull off that bottom panel without damaging it and take off these little clips. Super easy, but here's the annoying part. You need a T15 screw head and a very small wrench to get the screw off that holds the cover that's in front of the filters. The problem is this screw is like in the ass crack of the car. Like, it's seriously the most annoying thing to get to. Let me show you here. Okay. Look, let me show you. Okay, so this is the side panel on the passenger side, and if you look all the way back, yep, even further back there. This right here, this panel all the way in the back, this one right here where this little clip is, that is the panel that houses the filters behind it. So you pull this off the high voltage cable to move it out of the way, and once you do that, you'll see the panel better. But what you need to access is the piece that's way up there. You see that torque screw up there? That's what you need to access to unscrew this cover, and it's a pain to do. So I'm going to show you how to make this easier. Yep, by far the easiest position to do this in. Come on, Tesla. You could have done a better job. This sucks. In any case, let me talk to you why this new product will make this process a little bit easier. This is your current air filter cover. It sucks because it's held on by this screw, which is all the way up in there, and you need a T14 bit. Well, this is a cover that holds this. So now where your screw goes into this little wedge here, and the bottom part clips right in here like that, so it doesn't move. Now, how does this stay in there? Well, it's with a powerful earth magnet. So now you don't have to muck around with a T14 screw bit or getting down up in there. You should be able to pull it out fairly easy. So let me install this and I'll show you. Okay, so as you can see up here, here's the new piece. You can see it doesn't stick out further than this, so there won't be any problem with it closing. You'll see because you used your existing hardware, putting your clips back in is fairly easy. See, this just goes right in there, and this one just up in there, and that will hold right there. So as you can see, not much interruption, but now the next time you need to change it, you pop out your high voltage wire, put that aside, and you'll pop off the top, which has the magnet. That. And there you go. So the bottom, this little wedge right here, is actually gripping onto the bottom. So you'll see here, we'll go ahead and get this installed. So the bottom wedge is in, and then you'll see the top is not mounted yet. And now it's in, so you can see I'm flicking it. It's not moving, so it's in there. That's kind of convenient. And now the next time I need it, just yank, a little yank, maybe a harder yank. There it goes, and it pops right off. A lot easier than the screw. All right, so here's a quick comparison. Here is the current dirty filter. Let me bring it in close, and you'll be able to see just how gross that is, right? And you can see all the dirt in there, and see all the nasty lint and hairs in there. And here is a new one. Now, on the new one, they've gone with this blue look. It's the same, as long as it captures the dirt on this side. So obviously you can see dirt and no dirt in here. And then on the other side, it's the same charcoal activated carbons. You can see some on this one are different colors, and then you've got those weird pieces in there. And then this one, are all black. All right, Raj, so how is the air quality inside? It's damn good, you better believe it. So remember outside in the beginning of the video, it was 10 outside. A lot better than last week where it was like 100. But now, after installing the filters, the air quality inside the car, check it out. It's 1. Look at that, 1 right there. I mean, can't get better air quality than that inside the car. You can just only imagine that last week how great it was to be inside the car. I can't recommend these filters enough, so grab yourself a pair. I'll put a link down below. Also, check out the air filter cover. I'll put a link to that down below, and hopefully you guys found this video interesting and helpful. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya!